know you have an unfamiliar face here today, but today we are going to be giving you guys a peek into the Crafty Club, and I am going to be interviewing a special guest who shall introduce themselves. And then we're going to get to know about them, and we'll get to know about what they have created and get some information for you guys to join. Welcome.
I know, I'm silly. Well, thank you for that lovely, lovely little introduction. So, hi everybody, this is Sherry, and I am here for this interview. I don't know what she's going to ask me, but let's do it.
All right, Sherry, first things first. We know your name. Can we know about you, who you are, what you do, and know why people are interested in you?
Okay, well, all right. So, again, my name is Sherry, and I am the CEO of HandmadeU LLC. And one of the things that HandmadeU LLC strives to do is to inspire creativity in others. And so we started this subscription box to help with that. Now, before I talk about the subscription box, because I know there's probably some questions about it, so before we get there, I myself have been crafting since I was a child, so literally over 30 years of crafting experience. I've been facilitating workshops for the past about 10 years and just having a crafty good time. I consider myself to be a multi-crafter. I started off with beaded jewelry and have evolved. So paper crafts, resin, doing things with herbs like making tea and incense and body products. Like if you name it, I've probably tried it. And I'm just excited to continue learning all of the crafts that I can and sharing it with other people. So that's a little bit about who I am. Anything specific you want to know about me?
You said you started crafting as a child?
Absolutely.
What is like your first memory of like your first craft?
Okay, so I know you asked for one, but here's two. So I don't remember how old I was, but I remember going with friends to a playground here in Philadelphia. I think it was Panatti Playground, and we would buy lanyard, like 5 cents a yard or something like that. And so we would just go there and buy lanyard and make those keychains all day, every day. But the strongest memory I would say that I have is when I was in middle school. I was a part of the mentally gifted program, and we had to do like a capstone project, right? And I decided that I needed to be creative with mine and represent my Afrocentric heritage. So I actually took felt and designed I didn't make a hat out of felt. I decorated a hat using the felt, and I also decorated a pair of pants. I don't know if you remember back in the day, they had those pants where it had like a leather patch that came down right above your knee. I know some of y'all had those. So I made a pair of pants that looked like that, but instead of leather, I used the felt to create the patch, if you will. And then I made some, necklace and earrings to go with it. Everything was red, black, and green because I was representing.
Gotta accessorize.
So that's the first thing I remember.
Okay. We're going to stay out of your personal life a little bit and get into your public life.
Okay.
I see that you brought this box here with you, and you mentioned a crafty box.
Yes.
I need to know what this crafty box is and what it does. What can I do with it, and how can I get to it?
Okay. So the HU HandmadeU, the HU Crafty Club box is a bi-monthly subscription box. It's a DIY box, and so inside every box we put at least. Sometimes more. Sometimes I get crazy, and people are like, Sherry, enough. But at least 3 craft projects are inside this box. So, again, our mission is to inspire creativity in others. And when I was working full-time, I was working in res life and higher education, and I loved crafting. Crafting was my self-care, and self-care was really important to me, although it was also really challenging to make sure that I had the time to do it, right? And so I was busy, and I know I needed my creative outlet. And sometimes on the weekends, I would go to Michael's on like Friday and buy stuff and say, I'm going to make all of these things over the weekend. But then the weekend would get away from me because I had emergency calls and different things with my staff that I needed to deal with. And then before I knew it, I just was collecting craft supplies as opposed to actually, making things, right? And so I wish I wished like so hard that there was something that existed like this for me when I was working. I think that this Crafty Club box is perfect for that person that just doesn't have time to spend hours on YouTube University and Googling stuff, as well as they don't have all of the time to go out all the time to Michael's and Joann's and buy all the stuff. So it's just convenient. It saves time. It allows you to just jump right into that self-care and do the craft. Okay? So that's a lot of the reasons why I created it. I just wanted to be able to help people that were in a situation that were like me. They love crafting, but they were busy. Allow crafting to be more accessible for them. In terms of like the details of the box, like I said, it's bi-monthly, and that's because it has so many projects inside. Like I didn't want people to get the box and then feel overwhelmed by the box and they're like, I can't do this. I wanted to make sure that they had ample time to spread out the projects over the course of time and really, learn about the project that's in there. So the projects are typically trendy projects, I'll say. So there's been things such as candle making. There's been, an aromatherapy box where we played a lot with essential oils. We've had faux leather. We've done like the faux leather earrings, and we made wallet and wristlets and all kinds of fun stuff. We did polymer clay. The last box that we put out was our glitz and glam box. So it was full of like rhinestones and pearls and hot fixed stones and all kinds of fun things, glitter, all kinds of fun things that sparkled and shined. So I'm not going to tell you what's in our next box because that's kind of a little bit of a surprise. You can check on Instagram. We might have did a sneak peek, but I'm gonna keep that one in because the subscribers, I asked the question and they want it to be a surprise. They want it to be a surprise. So
for the people who want to know what's in this box, how can they be a part of your subscribers to get the box?
Okay, so I'll say two things. One, to subscribe. I actually don't like calling it subscribe.
Okay.
No, that's okay because that's what you're doing. I understand, but what I prefer is it's an experience. It's a party. It's a craft party, right? Okay. Even if it's just you, it's a party. So we would like people to join our experience. We want you to join the party, join the club. Okay? And so in order to join the club, you just have to go to our website, which is linked in the bio, but it is phillyhandmadeu.com. That's phillyhandmadeu.com. And across the top menu bar, there is actually a link up there that says HU Crafty Club. So you click on that, you can find out more information and more details than what I've shared so far here today. But you could also register and sign up there for the club so that you can get your box every month. So it is bi-monthly, so the next box will go out in July, which is this month. It's going out in a couple weeks. So the cutoff to join the party for the July box is actually July 10th. Okay? So you have to join the party by July 10th. That's 5 days from now?
5 days.
5 days from now. In order to guarantee that you can get the July box. The next box won't come out until September. Okay? So if you join after July 10th, you're going to have to wait all the way to September to have a party with us.
Okay.
So yeah. The other thing that I wanted to mention, and this is brand new, like y'all are hearing this for the first time, but we are creating a sorry, I'm laughing because a friend of mine called it a sneaky link, and I was like, that has another definition, but we can call it a sneaky peek link, if you will. But we are working on creating a page on the website with literally what's inside the box. And so for those people who are like, I want to know what's in it before I buy it, you'll be able to go to our profile and click on the
sneaky link,
the sneaky peek link, if you will, and you can actually see what's in the box and what the value of it is and all of that fun stuff. We try to do really high value items and quality items in every box. So yeah. Sneaky link.
All right. Well, she gave us a lot of details, but I can see that she's still being secretive. So I guess you guys need to join so that you guys can see what else is in the box and see what all you can do with it. From what I've heard from other people that have done it, it sounds really fun. It looks really fun. got to join to be a part of the fun. If you guys have any questions, how can they contact you?
Oh, you can send me a message right here through Instagram. You can send me an email to info@phillyhandmadeu.com. That's info@phillyhandmadeu.com. But I do respond through social media channels and, the email and whatever. So reach me however you can through those methods. I will add one more thing.
Okay.
So with the investment that you make into the Crafty Club, you'll get all of the tools and the supplies to do the projects that are in the box. You'll also get access to a resource page that we create. And on this resource page, there's all of the video tutorials for every single project. There's safety information as well as, what's the word I'm looking for? Not safe. Q&A, frequently asked questions, that's on there. Just information, like Pinterest inspiration, all kinds of stuff is on this resource page. So again, a lot of value there. So okay.
All right, guys. Thank you guys for coming. Make sure you guys like and follow, and we'll see you again later.
See
Bye.
you. Bye-bye.